Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Cande, yesterday I had to go it alone, and we were discussing that I couldn't wait for you to come back.
Aww.
Yeah, well, for two reasons. Obviously, we love having you here, but we also know that you were in Albany for the big friend's wedding this weekend.
I was.
So how was the trip and everything?
Ellen and I have this gift that we can talk for hours and hours and hours and never run out of anything to say. So the trip went so fast because we were just gabbing the whole way up.
Mm-hmm.
And we got there and everything was lovely. The trees upstate are really starting to turn already. Quite beautiful. Mountains gorgeous. Always been a mountain girl. So we got to our hotel. We got ready. We went to the wedding. Everything ran smoothly. And it was great.
That's wonderful. And the wedding was outside?
The ceremony was outside and then everything else was inside. So hopefully I won't drop to the floor during this broadcast this morning.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope. What, fancy, big wedding? What was the deal?
It wasn't as big as Casey and Jackie's.
Of course not. Of course. Yeah. Uh-huh.
It was nice. It was a very nice wedding. We'll discuss, you know what I mean? I don't know how many weddings you've been to, but they all have their own rhythm.
Yes.
And you got to keep things going, okay? And the last thing you want to do is have your guests sitting for any extended amount of time. So we had the cocktail hour. Everything was great. We sat down in the ballroom. They did their first dance, blah, 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 blah. And then the DJ says, okay, please sit down, and we will be serving the main course. 40 minutes later, they served the main course. In the meanwhile, there was no dance music playing. It was all very soft and light, and no one was dancing. We just sat there waiting.
So, now usually the bride and the groom set the pace for the DJ company. You know, they tell the DJ company what they want. Did they want nobody dancing?
I don't think so. I don't know exactly how this happened, but that was a big lull. Now they serve dinner. And we eat dinner, okay? Now they slowly start to get the dancing going. I'm full. I just had a cocktail hour. I just ate my entree. I've had several drinks. I really can't dance like I want to, you know?
I understand, yes.
So the pace of the wedding was very slow. Put it this way. By 9 o'clock, well, it was even before 9 o'clock, I said to Ellen, when can we leave?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So we stayed about another half an hour, and then we did leave.
All right, but you celebrated with the couple and...
Did.
Okay.
It was lovely. Look, I don't want to say, it was terrible. It wasn't terrible. We had fun. It was great to see everybody. But you got to pace your weddings because you don't want your guests sitting for long periods of time.
Yes, but it certainly wasn't Casey and Jackie's wedding.
No. The vibe was completely different. Completely. Casey and Jackie's was electrifying. You understand?
The best vibe ever.
Ever.
Yeah. All right. I'm glad you had fun. By the way, you talking about taking the ride with your best friend Ellen and having all these things to talk about while heading to Albany. Josh still jokes with me the 2 times back when we were in our early 20s, the 2 times that we drove to Florida together. He talks about how we talked for 24 hours and he talked my ear off. Like there were times I wanted a little bit of a lull and he wouldn't stop. And 24 hours we were talking the whole way, Cande.
Wow.
So,
yeah. No, that's friends. And my father, because we went to the same college, so we would come home on the weekend, and I'd get in the house and call Ellen, and he goes, "You just saw her. What more could you possibly have to say?"
Well, very nice. I'm glad you guys had a good time.
Never run out of things to say.
My sister Amy apologizes. She actually said she would have driven and met up with you, but she was actually in Binghamton. They had a makeup graduation ceremony for my niece, Lindsay. Yeah.
Oh, how nice.
Because they had a virtual one last time. So, yeah. So they had a makeup graduation ceremony, and they spent the weekend in Binghamton. So there you go. Cande, we have a lot to get to Squid Game. Promised you we'd discuss a little bit, and many other different things going. Oh, I had a tennis match yesterday. Leah had a tennis match.
I see how this is turning out. You a little Freudian slip there, my friend.
We'll get to that.
How was your tennis match?
We will get to that.
Yeah, interesting.
My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.